my father's a twin.
No.
My father
There's
has
a Tampa somebody else?
No, well, there was a Tampa Aunt Helen. She passed away 20 years ago now, but she was a female twin. And he said, like, even though it's male, female, not identical,
There's
of course,
felt a bond.
connect.
Really?
Said, yep, he knew.
Well, think about that. I mean, the closest person to you probably on earth is your sibling already.
Right.
Let alone twin.
I mean, it's insane to have. I have two kids now. I was thinking, like, wow, imagine one of these is a twin. Like, it's very difficult to raise like a little baby, but fans out there that have twins is like, I wouldn't even know how to manage that. Like,
really?
Especially like, I know there's some people out there that can afford a nanny or whatever.
I have twins in my family.
Really?
Yeah.
What, one of your siblings?
Cousins, like.
And was their mom, was it hard to raise? I mean, mom must have been exhausted.
I guess it's challenging. I don't know. I heard 2 at once is crazy
because they wake each other up.
Yeah, 2 at once is crazy, and I also heard when you have like that second kid is like crazy.
To be honest, I have 3 kids in the house now. I have my 11-year-old stepson, my 6-year-old daughter, and an 8-month-old daughter. And even though the focus is the 6-year-old and 11-year-old can they brush their teeth, they do their homework, whatever. Having 3 children it is like where you're like, oh my God, like. There's so many things to do always. It's awesome, but it's like, I would say for sure, I'm way more tired with this 3rd kid than like 2 kids. They say 1 kid is nothing. When you have 2 kids, it's really insane. And 3 kids, it's like crazy.
Just off the wall.
I would say it is off the wall.
Michael Jackson.
Have you ever met quintuplets, like somebody with quintuplets?
5?
5 babies born in 1 birth? I mean, what are we, kittens?
That's crazy, man. What about the Octomom? How'd she do it?
I know.
Did you ever see that picture of her belly, the Octomom? It looks like she swallowed a legitimate boulder from Colorado.
Yeah, like huge. Yeah.
Yeah, like that. Like
wow, look at how ripped she is
How
now.
is her body not tearing in half? How are there 8 kids just flopping around in there?
Now, was that in vitro? Like, was that, or did she was this just like, this just happened?
You know what? Where are these kids now? What do these kids look like?
Yeah, what are
look, there it is. Show that set. Like, what's going on in there, man? What is going on in there?
And every single one.
That's how many babies? That's what, 3?
Did every single one of them survive?
Yeah, she had 8 kids.
By the 8th kid popping out, is it just fully numb? Did she go natural?
She was IVF, conducted by,
Dr.
claimed to have requested transfer of 6 embryos that she had accumulated from previous, despite being informed that the recommended guideline for limit her age was
so she
3.
did this on purpose. This wasn't like...
Whoa, the octuplets and her 6 older children were all conceived using one other man's sperm, she said through a spokesperson. Absolutely, Dennis is definitely not the father.
How many kids does Octomom have total? Is Octomom married? Ooh, not anymore.
She did 14 kids through IVF. Wow.
She has 14 kids. Which, now is insane, but back in the day, this was very normal.
How do you, my grandparents, but how do you afford that even?
14 kids?
How do you afford 14 kids? How do you even, you need a system. You need a literal system in the house. Imagine raising 8 at once. They're birthed at once.
Yeah.
So there's no way to,
you're not doing that. You need help.
You need, the government has to send somebody.
They got to send somebody in.
You can't feed 8 kids at the same time. They all are on schedules.
Right.
But what about them all staying up, waking up? You know better than anyone. You dealt with it. How do you have 8 kids at one time?
And, they ain't enough. There ain't a big enough titty in the world to feed all 8 kids.
I know. The titties, that's got to be...
And listen, I know there's some women out there with some big old titties.
Tigos.
But even in big old titties, there's still not enough big old titty to feed a child.
Think of the biggest titty you ever seen. Not enough for 8 children, though.
The biggest titty I ever seen. You know who you are, Liz. What up, girl? Just say something, man. Liz Stroman. You know how it is. Oh, in 2012, here's how she paid for it. Suleiman, the Octomom, starred in the film 666, The Devil's Child, a low-budget horror film that centers upon a couple that visits a woman they met on the internet, only for strange things to occur. Like one of the women has 8 kids at once.
Like she was accused of welfare fraud by the state of California,
Well,
failing to disclose nearly $30,000 in earnings. Oh, get off of it!
come on, 30 grand.
Come on.
You pussies.
She pleaded no contest to a single count of misdemeanor welfare fraud. Disclosed income she was receiving from videos and personal appearances while collecting more than $26,000 in assistance. I mean, come on, man. That's ridiculous.
So dumb.
No.
That's not her.
Oh,
Octomom's
no.
doing porn?
No.
Stop it. She looks like TT Jerry there. Octomom Home Alone. Wait, what?
What?
Celebrity and recognition. Pornographic film featuring prominent American mother Nadia Suleiman.
It's her.
So she did a full porn. Octomom.
No.
She was under severe financial pressure from raising 14 children. Publicly stated she would not do porn. She explained that saying been celibate for 14 years and I'm a regular churchgoer.
Oh God,
She also claimed she never masturbated.
She's a nun.
God,
Pretty
I've
much.
never masturbated. Anyone who says they never masturbated, I honestly, if a guy tells me he's never masturbated, I'm going to go to the store and get a poncho because I know that you masturbate more than anyone I've ever met in my life. I had a coach once tell me he's never masturbated. I was like, what the? Shut up. You've never masturbated.
Couldn't that be
Why?
It's
painful?
weird that my coach said that.
Yeah.
What?
It was even more odd. It was while you were blowing them.
Yeah, I know. He was like, what is this stuff coming out of my pee-pee?
Octomom Home Alone was nominated for 4
Pull it up,
AVN
Pip.
Awards. Best Celebrity Sex. I had never heard of it.
Can we pull up Octomom? Like, is there a still image from this? Like, this is like, it's one of those things. I don't want to watch the tape, but I'm just saying, like, is there,
I mean, I would be interested in seeing what's going on with this tape.
Yeah, who directed it?
Nah,
Homeless Pimp?
I don't want to see it now.
Octomom Home Alone. Oh, if you go to ujizz.com, you could see. Yeah, I'm not interested. I'm just not interested in it at all.
Yeah, it doesn't feel right.
What do you go? Ujizz, YouPorn, Pornhub, 8th Street Latinas. What do you do?
Before I will answer that because I just don't. I'm not loyal to any one of them.
Right.
But look at the guy she's with. Can you scroll up? He looks like a look how thin he's like
so thin and so tan.
he's like a chocolate wafer.
Yeah. He's almost in blackface. Like
It's her 23-year-old bodybuilder boyfriend. I know he is almost. He's so like chocolatey.
yeah. Shout out
What?
chocolate.
I love chocolate.
Don't be a fake, don't be a flake, don't run away from your feelings, babe.